Turtle Gang! Make sure y'all like this video as you come in. We got some news to talk about today.
Hey you, what you gonna do? Feeling in a weekend kind of mood. Don't even try staying at home. I know you're a bad girl trying to be good. Looking so hot, looking so fine. Baby, for tonight I want you to be mine. We're going for a ride. Oh, we're going for a ride. So won't you come on out with me? Forever young and free. So won't you come on out with me? There's no place I'd rather be. Together we'll escape deep into the night. Just do whatever that feels alright. So won't you come on out with me? So won't you come on out with me? Oh hey you, what you gonna say? I just wanna take you far away. Don't go to sleep, staying in bed. Gonna pick you up, so be ready to play. You're looking so hot, looking so fine. Baby, for tonight I want you to be mine. We're going for a ride. We're going for a ride. So won't you come on out with me? Forever young and free. So won't you come on out with me? There's no place I'd rather be.
What is good?
Together we'll escape deep into the night. Just do whatever that feels alright. So won't you come on out with me?
Make sure y'all get those likes up. Get
Won't
those
you come
likes
on out
up.
with me? So come on out.
What is good, my beautiful people?
So come on now. No, 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 no. Close your eyes.
I hope everybody's having a great
Let
day.
me show you the best of my world. Hold me tight, making memories.
I see my
let's do
turtles.
this
I see my
together.
turtles.
Flying high, only me and you, girl. I want you by my side. I want you by my side. So won't you come on out with me? Forever young and free. So won't you come on out with me? There's no place I'd rather be.
The name of the song is Come On Out.
Escape deep into the night. Just do whatever that feels alright.
Twist them if you got
So won't you
'em.
come on out with me? So won't you come on out with me? So please come on out. Yeah. So
Number
won't you come
270.
on out now,
We need to get higher than that. We need to get higher than
Come on
that.
out with me. Ooh, please come on out.
What is up, my beautiful turtles? It is good to see each and every one of you again today. If you're just tuning in, make sure you like the damn video so I ain't got to tell you 1,000 times. Save me some air, okay? I say it one time, just like the video, and everybody just do it, and then I ain't got to say it like 1,000 times this video, okay? So y'all can save me a lot of hot air just by going ahead and liking the damn video, okay? Anyway, we got some news today on little baby Quentin Simon. Sad news, R.I.P. to the little baby Q, right? We knew this anyway. They had found his bones in the landfill, but today they have confirmed through DNA testing that it was little baby Quentin Simon, okay, that was in that landfill. So we was right all along. Leilani looks like she's a killer, okay? So now that we look back at it, I believe what I was doing out there was the right thing outside that house, because I was right. She was a killer, and I probably never owe this girl an apology. Now we get into the tricky part. Police got to prove that this was murder. Now, we still don't know what type of evidence they have, because they did say they found bones and some evidence, okay? Now, they only found partial remains, and they sent those remains to Quantico to be tested. You know, this whole time we've been waiting to find out if that was actually baby Quentin. Gone Girl, thank you, Gone Girl. And it's absolutely good to see you, Gone Girl. I miss you. It's good to see you back. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. And thank you for your super sticker. That's super awesome of you. Thank you guys. You're the best. Okay. So Leilani sits in jail right now, in that same jail that Dolly sat in, right? And it's not a pleasant place. Let me tell you, it's not a pleasant place. Okay? It don't seem too friendly in the environment. Not good vibes. Not good vibes at all. Okay? There's a lot of tweakers, a lot of drug addicts in that jail from what I seen while I was there. But then again, Leilani don't fall far from that tree. Tweaker, drug addict, motionless. See, now when I get to jail, I'm like, damn, I got that damn feeling trapped, sad emotion. I'm sure she's not even sad. She don't even care, right? And this girl, they got to prove this murder. And I think she's going to end up, this is what I think. This is my prediction, guys. I'm giving a prediction. We're going to go into some other stuff. She's going to go to court. She's going to get a lot of years, right? But she's going to take a plea deal. She's going to plead down that murder charge, right? And she's going to end up doing like 20, 25 years in prison. Okay, at 22 years old, she'll be out by the time she's 47 years old. Okay? So, I don't see Leilani doing the rest of her life in prison. I still haven't wrote her yet. Okay? We got to get to writing Leilani. Okay? Definitely got to write her. And let's just be like, look, I told you. At least I know now that I don't owe her an apology. But I'll wait to say that until court is over. Okay? Because one, she has to be convicted. The baby didn't magically find its way into a landfill. Okay? And now all this stuff that Billy Joe said, about the baby being in the landfill, that is going to be used against her. Now, here's the crazy thing. Billy Jawbone. That jaw, though, right? That jaw, though, is not really helping her. Now, here's the crazy thing. Or is she? I noticed there was a post put up on Facebook Marketplace from one Billy Joe Howe selling a truck. Now, guess who needs a truck to pull my new command center? Dolly! Okay, Dolly's been looking for a truck. So he started looking, and he just happened to see this really nice truck for $54,000, right? That one Billy Joe Howe can't seem to afford. No more. She can't afford it. I wonder why that is. I wonder why she can't afford that truck no more. Maybe I should offer her some money for it. Maybe I should hit up Billy Joe and say, look, Billy Joe, I need a truck. And you got one for sale that you can't afford because you out smoking crack. Okay? I will trade you $50,000 and an 8-ball. I'm just playing. I don't sell drugs or nothing. But that's what it is. She's selling her vehicles. Or is she doing that because she is going to help Leilani? Okay? Is she going to help her? Is she going to get her a lawyer? Jess, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Okay? I'm amped on this Starbucks coffee, right? Pumped up this morning. I'm ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. Okay, so she's selling the truck to Dolly at half that fair market price. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you 25 for it. I'll give you 25 for it. Bring it on over. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a nice truck. You need to clean it out just in case, there's any evidence in that truck. I don't know why you want to get rid of that truck. Did y'all use it for something? You know what I'm saying? Maybe trying to run over protesters or like disposing of something you wasn't supposed to dispose of. Now, all them neighbors out there, they feel shitty. They were like out there messing with the protesters. Y'all don't even know if the baby's dead. Well, I guess now we know. Right, McFry? Bet you feel like a dumb ass. Super dumb ass. Okay? The old man across the street ain't talked to nobody in 30 years. Bet you feel like a dumb ass. Poor babysitter. She's the only one that's normal in the damn neighborhood, okay? That's the crazy thing. The only person that has any sense Well, you know, the firefighter. There's one guy over there. He's just like, during that whole thing, he was like, I don't know nothing about it. Just don't block my driveway. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say nothing to nobody, didn't mess with nobody. He just went about his day. He just lived there and said, shit, I live across the street from a baby killer. What am I going to do? You know, what do you do at that point? You know? So, Leilani's getting exactly what she deserves. She's going to be sitting in jail on Christmas. Santa Claus ain't coming, girl. He's not. There's no chimney to slide down in the Chatham County jail, okay? They got that facility secure. Santa can't get in, okay? Billy Joe wants to drop a Christmas tree off there, but Santa don't go there, okay? He don't go there. He might stop by them deputies' houses, but Santa don't go to that jail. Everybody in that jail is on the naughty list, okay? That's the naughty list zone. There's no gifts for Leilani. You know what I'm saying? There's no more her screaming, "Justice for Quentin!" when she did it to him. These people that hurt him out there screaming justice for Quentin. That's some crazy shit right there. Still got people on the internet defending him. Now, Billy Joe wised up. See, Billy Joe, if you was smart, Jawbone, you would have started your own YouTube a long time ago and stopped letting Cher exploit you for money. Okay? All them donations Cher made. Because everybody just went there. They didn't go there to watch Cher. They just went there to watch you. And you could have started your own channel. Threw up there your Cash App. And all them thousands that Cher made off of you, you could have paid your truck payment. Okay? With what that lady made off of you on the internet, exploiting you, playing you like a puppet, you could have made all that money. Right? Now you'll see it. Right? When you turn on Cher and you start your own thing and you start telling your own story and getting your own thing and you don't need her anymore, how fast she turns on you. That's how the internet works. Okay? I hate to explain it to any newcomers. There are sharks in these YouTube waters. There is. Get you quick. It's like dun dun dun. Right? That lady seen you as a meal ticket. She ate off of you for a good, 2 months? Played you like a puppet. Getting you to do shit. Making you act stupid in front of the cameras. And just walked you into me and Bullhorn Betty. For the internet. You just became a show. You just became a pawn in an internet game. Right? And you let that lady pawn you like that. You'll see. Because you should start your own channel a long time ago. People would have flooded your channel to see what you had to say. But nope. They flooded Cher's channel to see what you had to say. Bad move. Bad move. Bad move, Billy Jawbone. I told you, Dolly is the only person that won't lie to you. Okay? I keep telling y'all that. I'm like, Dolly's not going to lie to you. I don't have no reason to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Once you start doing your own thing, and that lady can't exploit you anymore, she got her big ass face on your gate where your grandbaby's missing. It's horrible. Cher's giving everyone a finger if you're not with Billy Joe. Well, you know, Cher's daddy killed some people. Now, I've heard a bunch of bad things. But my thing ain't attacking people's families. I've heard a lot of bad shit. But I ain't going to just nail a nail in her dad's coffin. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. That's all I'm going to say on it. I get why she supports that. You know? She has that on her own stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and the obituary is out for little baby Q also. I did get a chance to look at that. And that is so... If I don't die, my obituary might be out next. Good Lord. Pink Kush. Get you every time. Hold on. Now Cheryl will have her dad up on YouTube for money. I don't know. I just don't know how you support killers. Just don't know how you do it. Quentin's obituary is posted at the funeral home in Pooler, Georgia. Yes. And you know, from my understanding, they are handing the remains back over to Billy Joe, which is unbelievable. Why would you give the remains to somebody that failed you? Okay? Why would you do that? That just makes no logical sense to me. You know, Bubba Moss and his family, they should be fighting this to the end. You know, they failed that kid. She left her. She abandoned that kid with Leilani. And Leilani took that kid's life and threw it in the landfill. Alright. So I'm going to open up the phone lines. Y'all give me y'all's thoughts. Okay, let me touch on other things. A couple other things before we open the phone lines. Monkey Michael Vaughan. Still nothing. This is so unbelievable. Dealing with them crazy people in Idaho that seems like they did it. But now I'm starting to doubt if they did it. And they dug up the whole yard, everything, and nothing. I've heard they're digging in different locations now, and nothing. Is this a case of some crazy people done said something? Now, like I said, I believe the police in Idaho are doing a great job. They're following every lead that they humanly can. Right? So I think they're doing a great job in Fruitland. The community of Fruitland, all the police in Fruitland, they're focused on bringing answers to the Michael Vaughan case, which I think is super great. Also, in Idaho, of course, we got the murder of the 4. Nothing's really broke on that yet. There is a lot. I mean, so many internet rumors now circulating. I can't even keep up with them. This girl's boyfriend's this. This dude sold a truck. This dude has a knife. This guy down the street hunts. I mean, this thing turned into every theory you could think of other than the Grits that stole Christmas came in there and stabbed him. I mean, I've done heard everything already on it. You know what I'm saying? It's so much of like information overload that sometimes I just kind of sit back and go back a little bit and take out all the internet stuff and just go with the news, what the news has reported on it. You know, like mainstream media don't usually lie. Mainstream media usually lie to you in things of, you know, politics and things. Usually in a murder case, they usually stick basically to the story, what they're told by the police and blah, 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 blah. And I'm still sticking with the fact that I believe this to be a serial killer. Okay? And they're saying there's killings that are similar, but they've been over so long, they don't think they're related. I believe killers start somewhere small, just like anything, and they grow. And I believe whoever walked in this house, it wasn't their first time killing. You know? I don't think it was a targeted attack like the police were saying. I believe if the police come out and say, look, this, you know, somebody just came and killed me today, they would say, well, they just wanted Dolly dead. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Y'all good. That's not the case. What about when they want somebody else dead? There's still a killer in the community. When you throw in that targeted attack, that makes it sound like you're safe. But you're not. If this person is capable of going into someone's home in the middle of the night and stabbing 4 people to death to where it's so brutal that there is blood literally leaking on the outside of the home. Like, I don't even know how that happens. I've worked in construction. You got to be bleeding your ass off. You got to be up against a wall with an artery spraying or something. I don't know. I mean, I've seen blood seep through mattresses. I've seen blood seep through floors. I've never seen blood come out the wall of a house. That is, the damn house is bleeding at that point. It's like, that's brutal. There's no way somebody didn't walk out that house covered from head to toe in blood. These people were stabbed multiple times in the abdomen. Boom. So as that knife's coming out, blood is spraying out people's chest. There's blood literally this person had to be literally covered in blood. And the weird thing is, there ain't like a whole lot of blood trails up out the house. There's no forced entry. there was people in the house. It is super strange. Now, I still going with serial killer. I don't think that the roommates did it. I don't think that the old boyfriend did it. I still going to lean towards the serial killer. Now, there's some other things that make me think there might be some inside shit going on, that it might not be a serial killer. And if that's the case, then these are some, you know, if some of these kids are involved, that would be just absolutely crazy. That's a horrific crime to be orchestrated by some kids on Venmo or something. You know what I'm saying? I just think that this is something more than that. This is just damn serial killers. Them people could have been having codes for anything, for selling, you know, they're college kids. They could have been taking Molly or here at 3:30 or boom boom. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's connecting it to this murder, but their messages, their cryptic messages could be something else. You know, young teenage people, 20, they might be dabbling in a little bit of recreational drugs, you know? So let me open up the phone lines. You guys give me your thoughts on everything that's going down on the internet streets today. All right. And the call-in line, of course, is floating above my head. 757-797-6694. And the phone lines are now open. Guys, tonight we'll be shipping out merch. Okay, I tried to ship out orders last night, but my thermal printer broke. So I have a new thermal printer that should be here. It should be here anytime. So later on tonight, I will get orders shipped out for everybody that ordered Dolly soap and t-shirts and shit like that. Or if you have an order that was out for Angela D before she went to the hospital, I'm going to try my best to get those things out to you tonight. Okay, I just got to get the new thermal printer hooked up. I got everything to pack up, ready to go. So we'll get that show on the road as soon as, you know, I get everything in. And mods, if you could, just post a call-in number in the chat. And we got like 1,000 of you guys here with us so far. Make sure you like this video. Let's see how many likes we got. Damn, we only got 600 likes. Oh, nah, I'm boycotting. Let me spark this blunt. Let me give y'all a moment. For y'all to hit that like button. Hit it up, baby. Dolly don't want to be homeless. Dolly!
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey.
Josie and the Pussycat.
What's up there, Paper Cut Tina?
I wasn't going to call again, but I have so much fun on your show, and I want to tell you what happened. So I went and I met my very best friend. I met her when I moved into this town in this state. Mm-hmm. And before I got back together with my ex, which of course we're not together again, I've been married twice to him and divorced twice. But anyway, she was dating him. And I heard about her. I was all the way in Vermont, and she just sounded really kind of psycho, right? Mm-hmm. with my ex, almost stalking him. And she said she was pregnant once, and she wasn't. So anyway, I thought, oh, my God, is this like that movie? What was that movie, with Michael Douglas? And
was it Fatal Attraction?
Yes. And I really thought she was nuts. But we ended up meeting, and we're so much alike. We both are really detailed in the way we talk. We're both redheads. It's so weird, and she's my very best friend. Well, I went up there today. I don't see her very much, because I don't drive and stuff, and I'm too lazy to take a bus when it's cold. And I got out of the car because my neighbor, I pay her $10 whenever I go anywhere, took me up there for this donut and to grab some vitamins that she ordered for me, and there were shoes. In the parking lot. And because of all this true crime, I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe someone got grabbed last night or something.
Aliens. When your shoes anytime it's just shoes, they're Paper Cut Tina. Anytime it's just shoes, it's aliens, okay?
Oh my God, I didn't even think of that, but I should have, because you've said that a few times.
Yeah, like, when they show up and you're missing and it's just your shoes there, aliens don't want to get the carpet dirty on the UFO, so they don't take your shoes. You know what I'm saying? If they find your shoes, they're never finding you. I swear.
Oh my said, she goes, oh, they're probably just some homeless, person because they live around here and stuff. And I said, yeah, but what if they aren't, you
No,
know?
aliens,
So
goddamn. They
Well,
flying around the
I didn't-
universe right now with the Greys.
I didn't want to leave any DNA. This is why things are so weird in my mind now. So I had a big sweater on, and I pulled my sweater down over my hand, and I'm carrying these shoes into Safeway. And they're like light brown. They're not all
You picked the
tattered or
damn
torn.
shoes up. You just jumped out the car and was like, yo, I'm gonna grab these shoes.
Yeah, I literally grabbed the shoes. That's why I'm calling in. My mind is just nuts with this true crime stuff or DNA and this and that. So I'm carrying these shoes in, and a lady that was standing by the red bell thing or whatever, that red bucket, what's it called?
Where they ring the
Gosh
bell?
darn it. Yeah.
The Salvation Army.
Okay, see, this is what I mean. I can't, ever since my stroke, I can't remember words,
Yeah,
but then I
it's the
kind of
Salvation Army.
do.
They're the bell ringers, so they raise money to help the homeless and things like that during the holidays and
Yeah.
Christmas time. They're out in
I
front of the
know,
store.
and I give them change and stuff now and then. I just can't remember like words and names right away like other people when I was younger. But anyway, I'm carrying these shoes in, and of course she kind of looked down. She just kind of smiled, didn't say anything. I didn't say a word. But, we were all hurrying, there wasn't much time because my friend was getting a pneumonia shot or something. And I set him down on a chair over in the Starbucks area, and I called 911, and I simply said, I was up front. I said, I'm watching a lot of true crime on YouTube. And then she was out in the parking lot, and I picked him up with a sweater over my hands. I'm just asking, did maybe somebody, get grabbed or something?
Did somebody
And he
get
said
grabbed?
No.
They're gonna be like, yeah, just
nothing.
earlier somebody got grabbed right over there. There was like 5 people, and like 3 of them got grabbed. We just, we just left the shoes out there. We just figured, just in case they brought them back, they're gonna need their shoes.
I know, and the 911 guy said, well, there's quite a few transients in the woods behind there, and somebody just left their shoes, and so I carried them back out. Yeah, I was didn't really want to touch everything, so I used my sweater again and set them by the cart rack parking thing.
Now
But
you
anyway,
got
I
toe
thought it was
fungus
kind
on
of
your
funny.
sweater.
Heck no. No, I actually put sanitizer on my hands as soon as I got in the car, and more when I got home. And
Okay, so
brought
more of the
Shaylin
story is nobody died. You found a pair of shoes, and you fed your cats.
Oh, I fed my cats.
There you go.
Actually, when I hang up here, I got to go in and give a piece of fruit to the guinea piggies.
Okay.
But I'll let you go.
All right, there, paper
I
cut,
want-
Tina. You be
Can I say
good.
one more thing about the Idaho 4?
Yeah, go ahead, quick.
I still think it was targeted.
Still think it was targeted. Okay.
Yeah, I really do, even though everything's spraying all over. But I heard a different profiler on Fox News, and he's an ex-Navy SEAL and, pretty tough guy. And he feels like you. I mean, he
I know.
he said, I believe this is someone that's done this before. But, like you were saying before I called, this is gross and trigger warning, but with blood spraying out of an artery, I mean, what the heck? Did he have like a plastic tarp and catch it? I mean, of course not. But where did it all go?
Yeah,
like
he
you
came in
said,
there,
why
he
isn't
came in
there?
there like I know what you did last summer with a raincoat on. All right, Tina, you be good. Talk
That's
to you
crazy.
later. Peace.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, Tina's a talker. Okay, we can't help it. She likes to talk. But yeah, like I said, there'd be blood everywhere, and maybe somebody planned this and they knew there was gonna be blood everywhere. It was some American psycho. Put the raincoat on, walk in with an axe, waka! Take it off, walk out with your business suit on. Back to, handing out business cards. I hope BJ has to face charges. Also, I feel someone saw L on TikTok and was stalking. Billy Jawbone, they say she ain't out the woods yet with the social services. Okay? Because the social services are the ones that got to take their information to the district attorney or the DA to bring up charges on her. So she might still face some criminal child neglect charges. I don't know. It seems like they do a lot there in Chatham County to protect Billy Joe. I don't know who she hangs out with on the side or what she does, but she must have some friends. That's all I can say. She must know some people there in Chatham County. You know, them bikers she runs with must be tied to somebody that's tied to somebody. It ain't what you know, it's who you know sometimes in this world. CM found a glove and some leaves, and police took it for evidence. CM, I don't trust CM. I mean, once you become a YouTuber, I don't trust you anymore. Maybe when you was a cop, I didn't trust you. But now that you are ex-cop and a YouTuber, I really don't trust you. I hate to say that, you know what I'm saying? Because he seems like a good dude. I just don't trust you. Gotta be honest. I just gotta be honest. I can't help it. I'm like George Washington. She is going down. Friends in high places. For sure, right? Let me get in trouble. Last time I got in trouble, I had a whole army screaming, so they let me out. But usually when I get in trouble, there ain't no helping me. There ain't nobody there for me. There ain't a mob of people with cameras. It's just usually me in a jail cell. This time was different. I felt like, damn, Tom Cruise walking out. I said, damn. Usually I don't get out of jail like that. Usually I do my time. And they finally go, all right, get your ass out. But I'm like, all right, thanks, appreciate it. And then I get a cheeseburger. I don't trust them either. Well, okay, it ain't me then. You know? I've seen him be wrong about a few things, which I'm wrong about a few things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Really, one of the big things that I kept saying he was wrong about, and I told y'all he was going to be wrong about this, and I hate to say I told you so, was the Don Wells situation. You guys know the first big search I'm going to do again when I get the ATVs and everything set up with the truck and everything, is I'm going back down to Tennessee to search for Summer Wells. And I believe, CM, we just call him CM, he was telling everybody that Don was going to jail, that the sisters got this, they got that, he'll never get out of jail. And all these types of things went on about it. And I was just like, nah, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Okay, so now we're to the point where it didn't happen. Okay, so I told you so. Okay, so he's a former homicide detective. And I'm a stoner. But the stoner knew. The blunt never lies, right? It told me. It was like, Don ain't going to jail. That shit's old, you know what I'm saying? But the blunt also said, we ain't giving up on the hunt for Summer Wells. And I see there's a lot of other people that have it. And I love seeing that. When people are out there searching, that makes my day. I'm like, man, that's super awesome. I heard somebody took the banner down of Summer Wells that I put up, which is a little disheartening. Okay, let's be honest. But think about it. That banner sat there a long time, way longer than I thought it would. And I'm about to go back down there. When I go back down there, I'm going to put a bunch of banners up. So it don't matter. Okay, I'm glad it made it as long as it did. I didn't honestly think that banner would make it a week. It made it months. Okay, so that shit almost made it a whole year. So I'll go back down there, and this time I'll put up an even bigger banner, and maybe a couple of them. So whoever took my banner down, just know it's probably a hater. A hater went by there, took my banner down. Well, it wasn't even my banner. It was a Summer Wells banner. It didn't say Dolly on it in one spot. It didn't have nothing about this channel. Nothing. It was just a big Where's Summer banner. And they took it down. Yes, we can't give up on Summer. Yeah, I ain't. And I seen there's other people in this group that I'm a member of, and they've been out there searching. And thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that's out there, y'all are a hero to me. I want this little girl found. I want answers, and I will be down there soon to join y'all in whatever search I can get going on, even if it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to make it happen. Probably Candace. No, because Candace, believe it or not, Candace was out the whole time that banner was up. Right? Don was in jail. When Don got out, that banner was still up. Okay? So I don't know if Don went out there and took it down. But I don't think so. Right? Because they never really... You got to think about all the battling with everybody on the internet and the fighting on the internet. They never did that with me. So we never really had that beef. I never really had a beef with Candace. Never really had a beef with Don Wells. I mean, I did say I thought they're guilty as shit. Okay? But I never really, like, messed with them. The only interaction I really had with them was when I was there. I was speaking with one of Candace's friends, and she was with Candace, and I was trying to get the banner they had cleaned off. And Candace didn't want me on the property. She was like, we'll clean it after you leave. Basically, right? But they didn't. They never did. I think they moved it or something. Or took it down. So, when I left, I was like, that's alright. When I come back, I'll put a big ass banner up where everybody can see it. And that's what I did. I went out there, I had a banner made. I took it out there. We put it up. When I was out there searching for Summer, we did the 1 year vigil for her. So, I'm just glad it made it as long as it did. And I'm not too far from being back out there. By March, I'll have my truck, my trailer, my ATV, my drones ready to rock and roll. And we will be back in them hollers, back in them hills, searching everywhere I can think of. The banner was a constant reminder of what they did to that little girl. Well, they didn't really have to see the banner if they didn't go to the shed area. If they just went down their little road and went up their rocky ass driveway, they didn't even see the banner. You had to be coming down Beach Creek to see the banner. Okay? But it was on their property. Annette, thank you for all you do, Dolly. 1K likes. Turtle Gang! Hell yeah, Turtle Gang. Thank you for the 1K. And thank you, Annette, for the $10 super sticker. Super chat. We got a super chat! Right? So anyway, the banner, it made it a good while. Okay? And I still have the artwork, so I'll just make a new banner. And like I said, I'll be back down there in March. And my plan, maybe, it might end up before then. So, because I wanted to go to searching a little bit in the winter when all the trees are dead and I can see. Because the last time I was out there, the last 2 times I went out there searching, it was so overgrown. I was there on 11/26 and it was still there. You were there on 11/26. Somebody hit me up yesterday and said it's gone. But they could be messing with me. Raise hell, eat cornbread too. Okay, well, maybe if it's still there, that's great. Yeah, you know Don and Candace are together. That's why you ain't heard nothing of them on the internet. Not yet, anyway. Because you ain't got the right people down there shaking things up. Thank you. So, okay, so according to cornbread, it was there just a couple days ago. Yeah, but I got hit up yesterday, said it was gone. So I don't know. I don't really know if it's gone. So if anybody's in that area and you swing by that way, down Beach Creek, let me know if that banner's still there. Because one thing, like I said, it don't promote my channel or anything like that. So haters, don't take the sign down. Just like the Michael Vaughan sign. It don't say Dolly Vision or nothing on the sign. It don't have no way of knowing who put the sign there. It's just a sign. So if you're in Fruitland, don't mess with my damn sign. If you were in Tennessee, don't mess with my damn sign. Okay? Leave it up there. They're there for reasons, and they're there for important reasons. I didn't put them there just to fucking put them there. Dolly Vision, why are they deleting comments? I don't know. Someone in the chat said they were going to check for you. Cool. You know, and if it's not, like I said, when I go back down there, like I said, I'm going to continue my summer wells search. I haven't given up on summer wells. I'll put a bunch more up because it's not going to stop. So if somebody takes it down, you know, I'm just going to put twice as many up. So, matter of fact, the sign place owes me a couple signs anyway from a mess up they did on one of my orders. So I still got to get with them. That's been dragging on for a while too, because I was just like, yo, refund my money, and they were like, oh well, we blah 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 blah. And I still ain't got my money back. They're gonna make me get a sign with it. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, all right, here, we'll roll into your sign. They just don't want to get that damn money back. But they do good work on their signs. They do. Every one I've gotten has been really nice. Them screens, they're a little it's more expensive than the regular vinyl, but they last so long. Like I said, that banner's been up there a year. Somebody sent me a picture of it. It was just as colorful as the day I bought it. I was like, damn. Like, it didn't fade, and it's right directly in the sun. And I was like, that's damn. Them things hold up good. They are deleting comments. I don't know who's deleting comments. Dolly, did your printer come today? I don't know. I haven't checked yet. Okay? Because I'm here live with you guys. I'm going to check just in a few minutes. You know the phone line's open, and it's been awful quiet. That's weird. I haven't heard from you guys. Let me refresh this, make sure everything's working right. Y'all awful quiet tonight. Usually the phone lines are blowing up. Oh, y'all just listening tonight, huh? Y'all got them ears open. Make sure y'all like the video, though. Okay? Okay, yeah, I just refreshed everything. They're confident that it was Quentin. Well, they matched it with DNA. So, it's Quentin. Dolly.
You trying to call them?
Hello.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Who's this? Where you calling from?
This is Diana from Long Island. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. Yeah, I tried calling in a few times. There was something freaky going on with the phone lines, but I'm glad I got you, Turtle King.
Oh, okay, because I was like, it's awful quiet. Nobody's calling. Then I refreshed it, and then it started to ring. Maybe it was this kind of... Sometimes you have to do that.
I know. I got lucky on this one. So, yeah, I just wanted to touch on two cases really quick. I just wanted to start with Quinton Simon. I wanted to thank you, Betty, everyone who was out there laying on that pressure campaign with Hadley. I know it took a while, but we finally got, what we needed.
We got more. I actually got more than I thought I was going to get, too.
I know. Well, look, Leilani's behind bars. I think they're good to go with this, what do they call it, malice murder and all the other charges they have on her. I think we're good keeping her behind bars. I'm praying they have this evidence or this proof that actually supports this malice murder that shows that she killed with intent.
Yeah.
So that's number one. The second thing is, I want to know if we're going to have a part two, if we can get another pressure campaign going down there to get Billy Joe behind bars for some of these negligent things that she did, and see if we can get her locked up somehow. Have you and Betty or anyone kind of, talked about what might be done as far as part two now?
Well, I haven't spoke with Betty because right now Betty's on a top secret mission with Olivia to save the world or something. I don't know what it is, but it must be something epic. So,
all right.
But that's a Betty thing, the pressure campaigns. Dolly's more of a to go search. So
right.
You might have to hit Betty up on that. Go get Billy Joe arrested. They don't like me in Georgia. I don't know what I'm from Georgia.
I know, but bro, when you got locked up and I saw that bullhorn trying to put fisticuffs up with you, that bullhorn had something against you, and
it's childhood trauma.
The bullhorn.
Childhood trauma.
I was pissed, man. I'm up here on Long Island, and if there was something I could do, or I was down there with you, bro, I would have done anything because that pissed me off.
Well, they got me out pretty quickly. It was the quickest camp out at jail I've ever had.
Yeah, that beautiful blonde Bond lady took care of you.
Blonde
And I'm glad
bombshell
about that.
in Savannah. If you go to jail in Savannah, call the blonde bombshell bail bondsman.
If I
She'll get
ever
you out.
walk down the road or block a driveway, I sure as hell will call her, but I'm going to try not to do that.
Yeah, and her dog Ruby.
Yeah, yes, I heard. There are some great people down there.
Yeah.
Besides the supporters of the baby killers, you guys were all wonderful. I watched you guys every day. You guys did an amazing job. I'm glad we have some closure. I still think we need to get Billy Jaw, locked up somewhere, and maybe that's where we can get Betty and Olivia and everyone involved. But
Yeah.
on the second note, as far as Summer, because that's another case I've been following like so closely since June 15th of last year, and it's just breaking my heart. But for a while, I was never suspecting the whole stranger abduction thing, and I was kind of a little leaning towards the whole accidental thing. Something happened in the house, something happened with her, and they got
Covered
scared
it
and hit
up.
her body, and that was that. But I'm kind of leaning more towards, and especially after listening to, I don't know if you know Reverend Donna Serafina. She did a couple of readings about Summer, and something's kind of pulling me towards the direction that he may have been sold by DW and CW.
Well, I mean, I have heard
whole-
Don Wells
you know,
himself
right?
say he knows where to sell a baby.
Yeah, in California, and also apparently in Mexico and some other place. I was watching. Oh,
But
this
I
Mary,
don't
the
think he
sister.
sold that baby, to be honest. I mean, I've heard
You
him say
don't?
it, but I don't think he did.
But do you think
I think something tragic happened to her in that car that day from them leaving her in the damn Tennessee heat. And
Yeah.
something happened, and after they put the groceries inside, they came back out to get her, and they found out she wasn't no longer there. And then
Right.
they
Or
covered,
she
they
dried
covered it
drowned
up from
from
that point.
Yeah, or she dry drowned from the
Yeah,
the
some people
horror-
say dry drowning, but let me tell you, I was down there at the same time of year that Summer went missing, and I was sitting in the
Yeah.
car on their road, right? And I had the AC on, and I was sweating my ass off. I could imagine sitting in a car out there in that heat for hours with no AC on. I would have probably dropped dead.
Yeah, there was some neglectful. Yeah, I do. Like I said, and I'm kind of 50-50 on the whole. She died from neglect from them, or an accident happened and there was a cover up. But what is confusing me is how the hell have they not found this kid? If she died for whatever reason and they
And then there was,
buried her, it's afraid. How come they have not found her in over almost been a year and a half? December.
and I would honestly believe it was just a complete accident, 100% in my mind, if it wasn't for Don's history and the things about him taking showers with her. I would say, okay, this is just a tragic accident. This family, they did the wrong thing. But then you get these other scenarios because they're such bad people that you're like, oh,
Yeah.
man, maybe that didn't happen. And this is more, they did something to this little girl.
That's very possible to hide up her abuse because CPS was supposed to be coming June 16th, 2021, right? She
I mean, I
disappeared the
believe
day
that's
before.
internet rumors. To be 100% honest, the whole CPS coming the next day thing, I believe to be 100% internet rumors.
That was never conclusive. I thought that was set in stone that CPS was supposed to come the next day.
No, that shit started spreading on the internet, and I think everybody just ran with it as gospel. But there's no evidential proof out there that CPS was coming that next day. Nothing.
Oh, see, I never knew that. See, this thing turned into a shitstorm so quickly from the jump that I'm just perplexed.
And that's
I
what
really
YouTube is
don't-
good at. YouTube is good at muddying the water, so you don't know what the hell is going on. I swear, it's notorious. And that's why them people that like the Sandman dude, he was paying people to run interference in the Summer Wells case. And you got YouTubers that were doing it that actually got paid to muddy the water, so you don't know what's real and what's fake.
Yeah, I guess that's true, and it's really hard to find what is truly factual, because things did get very muddy from the beginning. Like, I really thought CPS was supposed to come that next day.
See, I thought that
and
too.
they-
And then the more I dug into it and dug into it and dug into it,
they didn't
there's
find
no.
anything.
Usually, when the CPS rolls up on you for a home inspection or like a welfare check, they don't announce it.
Right. That's
So
true.
they just show up.
Let me ask you, if you're sticking with the whole thing that, you know, her parents didn't, you know, sell her to some keto ring or whatever, do you believe that an accident happened, they covered it up, or that Don was doing stuff to Summer or whoever
One
was
of the
around
two.
that?
One of those two.
Right. And so either way there was a cover up, and somehow you believe she's definitely deceased. You do not believe she's out
I
there.
don't believe she's alive at all. In my heart of hearts, I don't think she's alive.
Because either way, it's like a horrible scenario. There's no good two ways about it. But I was just always on the fence about whether, you know, it was an accident and a cover-up, or they sold this kid. Because it just seems like they don't give a crap. There's
They
zero
don't give a
motive.
shit.
They wanted nothing to do to find their daughter. They, you know, and to me, it's just like, you know, something nefarious happened, but I just can't put my finger on which one I think it is. But and I agree with your theories too, that, you know, it could literally be anything.
I
Honestly,
don't know
nothing to
what
do with it.
happened. I just know something happened and it involves them
Yes.
people. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I don't know exactly
Yes.
what went on, but I know it's Don and Candace Wells.
Yes, 100%. And I'm just not understanding why it's been almost a year and a half, and I know they stopped searches for a while. They were doing a little bit of targeted searches, but, like, they can't find this girl's remains. This is killing me. They even
Well,
found
I can tell you this.
Landfill.
I
After
thought I was
30
just going to
days.
go out there and be able to search everything pretty swiftly. When you get out there, everything on MapQuest looks so small. When you get out there, shit is the biggest mountain. You looking around and there's just, you don't even know
I
where to
know.
begin. You would need thousands of people out there searching. I'll be honest. Like, even when I go out
Right.
there searching, the chances are 1,000,000 to 1 that I'm going to find anything. I just
Right.
know that, but there's that hope. There's that one that I might, you know, and that's worth for me to go look. But it's massive.
Right.
It's huge. It's dangerous terrain. Okay, because there's wells, there's mine shafts, there's just shit to get hurt, unstable
Yeah, I heard
rocks,
there's-
snakes.
Yes, and a very, very tough terrain. It just, and did they ever, by the way, get EquiSearch involved?
Yes, they have had so many searchers out there searching, and they searched real hard in the beginning, and just like any place, it's not a big place. They don't have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of resources in that
Yeah.
town. And then kind of once the FBI kind of backs out and they take it back over, the resources are really small at that point.
Yeah.
Like, literally, when I was
Yeah,
out there
no,
searching, there's nobody out there searching but
I know.
me.
It just makes me feel like there is hope that we might find her, because if they found Quinton Simon in a landfill after 1.2 million pounds of trash was searched through in 30 days, there's still hope out there that
Yeah,
someone
I mean, if you said,
one
okay,
can find Summer.
if you said Summer's on this mountain right here, and we put a bunch of people on that mountain, yeah, eventually we would find her. But we don't know what mountain Summer's on. So
I
you
know.
searching all the mountains. You know what I'm saying? It's 1,000,000 times bigger than that landfill.
Right. And the truth is, honestly, we don't know how far, unless, you know, they have his pings tracked from his cell phone and they're just keeping it close to the cup. We don't know how far he might have traveled with her body to bury her or do whatever, you know.
I thought about that
dispose of her
too.
body.
So I started backtracking to where he drove from, looking for little pull-offs on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? And some of them I need a drone to get to. That's why at the time my drone wasn't up and flying. I'm going to have everything ready when I go back this time. I'm going back like
Yeah.
a ninja.
I have
I'm going
I
back
haven't
Dolly
either.
2.0 this time. It's a
Good.
different game. My search
I'm
my search
so
game
glad-
just up the notch.
Yeah, because honestly, I think they drove far. Not necessarily out of state, but I think they drove far, far away from their home
Well,
to dispose of her. That's why she hasn't been able to be, her remains haven't been able to be found in a year and a half.
he said he was an hour and a half away, but he was really only less than 50 minutes, 47 minutes away. Okay.
Everything was a
So
lie.
that gives him another 43 minutes of time, playtime, almost as much time as it took him to get there. He had to mess around. So, and he knows them hollers and them woods better than anybody because he lives there.
Right. And honestly, did he even go to work that day?
I don't know. It's so debatable. It's so confusing.
He might have had the whole entire time from when Candace got back with them after, doing the groceries and doing the whole shit to whatever time, they called 911 and the cops finally got there. Like, I feel like there's more time unaccounted for with him that he could have definitely taken a little hike. He could have definitely slept his way down far yonder, completely away from the house, away from Ben Hill, away from that area. And so when they were doing their original, grid searches and everything else, he was outside that grid area. That's what I feel like.
Well, I thought a lot of good information was coming out when, like, when Molly and Betty and when they had a real strong pressure campaign on Don Wells and Candace. They were crushing on them. So I mean, I thought a lot of good stuff was coming out then, and then now it's just super quiet, and that's the bad thing. I don't want it to get too quiet and people stop forgetting.
I know.
Quick people forget shit quick. So we got to keep your mind. Hey, we ain't forget this girl. We going back to it.
Right. We still keep Summer in our heart. And we
mind.
have to, even regardless of all these other cases, Michael Monkey Vaughan, the Idaho 4, Quinton Simon, like, we still have to keep Summer up there.
Because Summer got me. Summer's the one that got me doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think all of it, I owe her the most. So I'm not giving up my search on it for sure. If I search for 1,000,000 kids, I always will go back and search for Summer.
Absolutely, 100%. And I'm thankful for you for that. And just one more food for thought. With them digging up the Wanderer's backyard and Michael Monkey Vaughan they haven't really found anything, right, as of today. Like, we haven't heard any.
Nothing.
Sarah mentioned something about he could possibly be buried in the neighbor's backyard.
I would think too, but you would.
They never dug up the neighbor's yard yet, right?
No.
I'm wondering if that'll be next. Because
I hear they're digging in a different location, a couple miles from there, is what I heard. Now that could be internet rumor, but that's what I heard.
I just hope that baby's found. This is too much. This is too much. There's so many sickos. There's so many horrible things going on with these children that, like, it makes my stomach hurt and I cry. And like I said, I'm all the way up in Long Island, so I'm not near a lot of these cases where I could come even out and help you guys. I'll support in any way I can. You're still working on your camper and getting your whole thing set up so you can go out there and do what you can do on a bigger scale.
On my schedule, I'll be rocking and rolling by March. That's what I'm thinking.
All right. Well, I got you definitely between now and then, whatever you need,
All right, girl.
I'll be in touch with you. But thanks so much. Thanks for taking my call.
No problem. Be good.
All right. You be good. Be blessed, Turtle King.
All right. Peace.
All right. Bye, baby.
So, yeah, like I said, we ain't giving up on that little girl. And, my goal was when I get everything finished being done, the camper, the truck, the ATVs, I already got my drones and stuff, all my search gear together. We're going back out and we're going to search. And we're going to be there. See, I was doing it staying in hotels, so I was going down there like 2 days at a time and searching. Now, I'm just going to park that thing right at Warrior's Path, right? There's campsites out there. I'll be able to search, have a place to stay. I have the ATV to be able to go down into the hollers, the drones, to launch into places I can't get, because a lot of this shit is private property, okay? So some of it's going to have to be on a sneak tip with drones, like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just don't get caught, okay? So, or get your drone shot down. But I got some pretty small drones that still got cameras on them, and we'll be able to get them up there. I just got to get them hooked to my phone. So I bought one that works for Android, so it will work on my phone this time. And I also got my DJI one too, my mini. So with the hotspot, I'll be able to work both of them. So once I get everything hooked up, set up in my little command center, which is just a camper, but it's a place for me to sleep, have my stuff to edit videos, have my little surveillance shit on it, you know, and we're ready to rock and roll. So I'm still shopping for trucks, and that's why I was talking about Billy Joe selling that truck. It's a little too expensive for my taste. I don't need nothing that good. You know what I'm saying? I just need something raggedy to tow my damn camper around. Ain't got to be the greatest. Just has to run. Jody Sue Brown needs to be arrested. Bet you're got some answers that way. Jody Sue Brown is just full of shit. Okay, that's the only thing I can say about Jody Sue Brown. Is look, guys, I'm gonna smoke this. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back later tonight with you guys. But yeah, Jody Sue Brown is full of crap. I think her story changes every time she tells one. Okay. If you watch her YouTube channel, it will bore you to sleep. I think she's asleep when she does her videos, to be honest with you. You know, I just think she tells so many lies to be relevant. I don't think she knows shit. I mean, she may have seen Candace leaving, but that's it. And she turned it into a YouTube channel. She's done made a damn living off of it. You know, all that. Right? Nobody would even know who the hell Jody Sue Brown is if it wasn't for Summer Wells at all. Did she ever have any other content whatsoever than being the neighbor of Summer Wells? That's all it takes these days to make it in YouTube. Shit, you just got to be the neighbor of somebody that was somebody. Okay? Well, look, I'm going to tell y'all now, I was Johnny Depp's neighbor. Okay? Me and Johnny Depp lived down the street from each other. I want to see them subscriptions blow up. I know a dude that knows John Claude Van Damme. Okay? Mess with that. Mess with that. She just likes to make herself relevant. Yeah, she'll come out with 15 stories. They were drugging the kids. It was a satanic cult. An alien came down and they brokered the deal. She will say any damn. Her and her boyfriend BK, they will say anything. They are the water muddying. This is what I go. Here's the biggest thing about the Summer Wells thing to me. If you have the Tim Mullins guy, right? And we honestly know Tim Mullins paid some of these YouTubers, and they also signed NDAs. Okay? Some of these YouTubers may be involved in the disappearance of Summer Wells. And let me say it again. Some of these YouTubers may be directly or indirectly involved in the disappearance of Summer Wells. Yeah, I said it. YouTubers. Okay? Inserting themselves in the shit, being a part of shit they shouldn't be. Okay? You know who didn't do that? Dolly! Dolly ain't taking your blood money. Okay? I ain't taking your blood money. I want clean money that folds. Right? That does good with. I can do good with. That dirty money, muddying water, running interference away from the family. It's horrible. One day you will have to answer for what you've done. Okay? If it ain't criminally in the court of law, one day when you go to walk into that gate of heaven, somebody's going to punk kick you right in the ass and be like, not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. You people taking money. You people spreading misinformation purposely on the internet for money. You're pieces of shit. In Dolly's book, you just make it harder for people that are trying to do the right thing. That's it. And it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Y'all the worst roaches of all the roaches. Okay? Because you would literally take money and help baby killers. That's worse than what Cher did. Cher did it for free. Okay? Cher just did it. She just supports baby killers. You got paid and did it. Okay? Which you would have done probably anyway. But you got paid to do it. It's horrible. It's hard. The whole Summer Wells situation, it pisses me off. The things people have done on the internet, from stealing money for billboards to scummy ass people rubbing up against the family like some Cher shit, but different players. Even Cher did. Okay? That, I don't even know what to say about it. I don't know if people sub up to it because it's horrible and it's just a train wreck and they like horror movies. I don't know why people watch it, but people do. Like, they watch Cher, they watch these other clowns that do this horrible shit, and it's no more than a con. Like, just straight con. Like, they're not there for any other reason but for Cash App, and they do. What did they do? What did they ever done? You know, that's what I want to know. What have any of these channels ever done but run interference? That's it. It's like, good people, we trying to get through the finish line, right, and do good things, and you got to jump over all these badass hurdles. And that's what these people are. They're just hurdles in the way of good people. Like, sometimes you just want to stomp them, like, ah! But it is what it is. But in the end, you know, justice comes in all kinds of ways. Karma will come back and get you. Like I said, even if it ain't in this life, and you done did something terrible and helped these people, and I'm talking about the YouTubers, you're going to pay for it in the end. You're going to pay for it. You know, your time will come, right? Something bad is coming your way. Sevenfold. 7 damn fold. Honestly, because a lot of people just love John, I think that's why. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the ones that make me mad. I don't even like talking about it. And I'm in a good mood. That whole Summer Wells case had me pissed off. I swear. I'll get pissed off quick. I get triggered. It's like that bullhorn. Childhood trauma. Okay, childhood trauma. But the people that defend them people, and then you guys know who I can't stand it. It literally makes my blood boil. Worse than the bullhorn. Way worse. Way worse. Like, you think I was triggered over that bullhorn? Oh, Lord, these people that defend these people. You want an enemy? I tell you how you make one. Start defending Don and Candace Wells. I will hate you. I will wake up hating you. I'm just playing. I don't hate nobody, but I will dislike you. I will have some disdain for you. Right? Because I just can't support anybody that supports that. I can't get down with it. You know what I'm saying? I remember holding my baby for the first time. I remember that joy and how happy I was. I can't imagine it. I couldn't even imagine it. You know? So, yeah. Somebody there needs to be justice for that little girl. And guys, look, with that said, I'm going to get out of here for a little while. I'll be back around 9 o'clock, okay, to hang out with you guys. You be good. Stay safe. Look under your bed, because the boogeyman is real. Y'all know that, right? Look what happened in Idaho. Lock your doors. Be safe during the holidays. If you're going out Christmas shopping, partner up with somebody. A lot of robberies, carjackings, bad things happen around. I don't want to get you scared. I just want you to be aware, okay? That there's bad people out there. Be safe. Dolly loves you, and I'll see y'all around 9 o'clock. Peace.